Hey, it is Chef Evelyn and I am back with another video. And today I am so excited to share with you a little sneak peek into the social media marketing guide that I created specifically for chefpreneurs, caterers, personal chefs, those of you who do meal prep, dinner parties, all of the things. I am super excited. So it's called Chef Social, the Gourmet Grad School Social Media Marketing Guide. Now it is a digital guide, but I wanted to print this out to share with you in this video. So this obviously is the cover page. So when you download it, that's what you'll see. And I'll just kind of skip over like the copyright, and the table of contents and all of that. So when you get the guide, there are several sections, right? So if you go to thechefsocial.com, all the details about what's in the guide are there, but it's more than just a guide full of social media marketing prompts. And we're going to get to that. There are several sections that are in the guide. So let me start with one of my favorite sections. There's so much here that I'm so excited about. Okay. Let me start with one of my favorite sections, and I'm probably going to say that about each section, so just bear with me, okay? So there is a section in your guide called B-roll best practices, and the reason why this is in there is because as a culinary entrepreneur, you want to spend your time where it matters. You're cooking for clients, you're preparing for events, you're in the kitchen, you're sourcing, you're measing, you're doing all these things. And then to just try to add another activity of now you've got to become a content creator to be able to market your business. I know that's probably not what you really want to do. But I know when I was, personal chefing and doing things like that, that's not what I wanted to do. So I have a whole section about how you can use what you're already doing every day in your business and capture that to use that as marketing content, because the best kind of content is not created, it's documented. Okay. So there's a section all about B-roll best practices. And in there, right, I go through, okay, there is this guide here that has all these tips on capturing B-roll. Then I have another document in here, okay, all about the different, I don't know if you can see that, the different categories of B-roll that I recommend you get in the habit of capturing in your day-to-day. And then also in that section, I walk you through a ton of B-roll ideas. Let me see. There we go. A ton of B-roll ideas, right, that you can do in your business. Okay. And then I give you some examples. Okay. I give you some examples, right? So this is just the section on what kind of content are you even using to market your chef business, right? And how to do that in a way that you're just using what you're already doing day to day in your business. Okay. Now, I also know that one of the frustrations I used to have, that my clients have had, that you may have is, okay, I create this content or I capture this B-roll. What am I supposed to say? I can only say book me. There's so many spot lefts, link in bio so many times, right? So I created a whole section. Let me grab it. On captions, right? I love this. Here's the thing. My desire for you with this guide is that you can open it up, capture your B-roll from what you're doing every day, go to these caption templates and formulas, put it together, post it, and be on your way. You're not looking to become a marketing expert. You just want to do what you need to do to get more paying clientele. And that's what this guide is designed for, because it's not designed to get you more followers. It's designed to get you more people booking your products and services, right? There is a method to this. I have taken everything that I've learned about marketing and strategy in the culinary world specifically, not just generic business and all that kind of stuff or advice from gurus who've never taken services. I'm talking about things that I've used in the past, things that I've taught my clients to use and that work really well. And I've put it in this guide, right? So the strategy is built into the guide. If you follow it, it'll work, right? So inside this section for cooking up captions, because you might be saying, I don't know what to say, right? I got you. So there's a whole section on best writing best practices for captions, call to actions, creating call to actions. There's a whole section here on tips on that. And then I even get into like a word on hashtags, okay? Caption writing formulas. Look at all these formulas with examples, okay? So each one of these that you see, this is a formula, right? And then there's examples, okay? So many caption writing formulas for you to choose from, so that you're not starting from a blank page, right? You're not starting from scratch. You're not sitting in front of your, computer or your phone trying to figure out, okay, what am I supposed to say besides click the link in my bio to book my services, right? I've got you covered. Then, okay, I also have created for you what I call the content creation mini guide, okay? So look at this, right? And you don't have to print this out, right? You can have this up on your laptop, desktop, wherever you have it, and you can just reference it. If you work with a team, you have somebody who does social media for you, they can use this guide, okay? So this is the content creation mini guide. And I literally, can you see that? I walk you through step by step how to use this guide and how to create your marketing content, right? So, it's super thorough. This whole section, right? Let me move over. This whole section is your content creation mini guide, right? So even if you're like, okay, Evelyn, I haven't been posting at all, or maybe you've only been posting plates and, saying a prayer to get people to try to book your services, I've got you covered, right? And that's why I say this is not just a book of like, oh, here's some prompts, get after it. I got you covered. Now, with that, because we're talking about social media, I also have here a guidance. These are like mini guides inside this guide about how to make your profiles profitable. Okay. And it's because I know that a lot of times when people find out about your business, maybe they've been referred to your business, maybe you've done a really good job with SEO and they land on your social media site or something like that. Maybe like they land on Instagram and they're looking for information. And a lot of times people won't go to your website initially. They're going to poke around on your social media. So I walk you through by platform: TikTok, Instagram. This is all Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all of that. How to optimize your profiles and how to set your profiles up almost to function for you like a second website, so that if people never make it to their website, you have your profiles set up in such a way, right, that is doing some heavy lifting for you so that you don't lose out on potential clients. Okay. Then the best tools and apps. Now, let me say this. You really only need your smartphone and a tripod to have huge success with this guide. However, if you get to the point where you're like, I kind of want to amp it up, I kind of want to get a little creative with my marketing efforts, I want to go to the next level, if you will, I have the best tools and apps in here. And basically, I have like the kind of tools and apps that I think you would be interested in and need. I have some recommendations here, but then I go through and I have curated a list, and they're all hyperlinked in the guide so that you don't even have to go and search for like content planning apps, graphic design apps, video editing apps, software, photo editing, if you decide to use photos, social media scheduling, like all of these different things, right? And there's project management, cloud storage, all these different things. And there's like a description of those in there for you to check out. And then the meat of the guide. If like this in itself could have been its own guide. The meat of the guide is the strategic marketing prompts. So I believe there's over like 20 or 25 categories, but there's over 400 marketing prompts. And let me tell you something that you're going to find surprising. There's not one single prompt in here telling you to share a recipe, cooking tutorial or educational cooking or food content, because that is reserved for food bloggers, food content creators, and because they're trying to attract people who want to cook for themselves, who want to cook at home. You, however, want to attract people who do not want to cook for themselves. They want to hire you. They want to avail themselves to your services. So giving them recipes and cooking tips and educational content or whatever is actually counterintuitive to what you do, and you're going to attract the wrong audience, right? I talk about that a little bit more in my other video about the signs that you are marketing your business incorrectly on social media. But these are divided by section, and I added some more since I printed this out. I added some more sections, but I walk you through all the different types of prompts and why they are in here and what the goal is behind the prompts, right? So just a couple things: testimonial prompts, new menu prompts, location specific prompts. If you have an upcoming event prompt, holiday promotion prompts, all these different things, right? And so you get the prompt and then you get an explanation or directions on what to talk about in the prompt, right? So it's not even just like, oh, here's just a list. Like, all of them have an explanation in there of what you need to do, right? So even down to like carousel post, right? What kind of prompts to put in there? Spring, new menu, F8, frequently asked questions, so many things, right? And all the details can be found at thechefsocial.com. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video. I thought it was going to be shorter than what it was, to walk you through everything that is inside the Chef Social Guide. I'm so excited. I hope that you get it. I hope that you use it. I hope that it brings you new paying clientele. Like I said, this guide is not designed to grow your social media following. It's designed to grow your paying clientele. And it's not just a random list of prompts. I have put so much strategy in it. I have, curated it in such a way that it is so tailored to your specific industry. Now, I will say this: I had to make the prompts, some of them a little bit more generic, right? Because there's going to be multiple chefs with different businesses who fall under these categories using it, but they're all ready and set for you to, season them up, add a little bit of flavor, add your personality, add a little bit of spice, and you can use them over and over and over again, right? Like, you don't necessarily have to have a different post for every part of the day. Here's a bonus tip, and this is not even like an educational video, but it's like, you can create 3 months worth of marketing content and then just repeat it. Nobody's even gonna know. You know what I mean? Like, people are not gonna be like, I think she posted this 6 months ago on whatever such and such day, right? You just want to make them seasonally appropriate because we are in food. But besides that, you could literally go through this guide, plan out 90 days worth of content, and then repeat that thing 4 times. And you've got your social media marketing content done for the year. For the year. So anyway, all the details and anything you want to know and to get access to the guide, if you go to thechefsocial.com, all the details are there. But I hope you found this video helpful. I hope that you grab the guide. If you know somebody who this guide will be beneficial for, please feel free to share this video and the link with them. And yeah, if you get the guide, message me at Gourmet Grad School on Instagram. Let me know what you thought about it, what you enjoyed about it. If you have any questions about it, you can also feel free to reach out there. And yeah, y'all, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Peace.